This is IVOVO YouTube channel, your home of the Son of Hope. You don't have to do this life alone, cause your boy IVOVO, aka ENHANCEMENT, Elite, the big G at Gubela, got your back. On IVOVO Talk every Sunday morning on this channel, IVOVO YouTube channel.
It's our fair to shuttle it. Happy Sunday. It is the Sunday, the 7th of November 2021. Zoo 7 Maspelele Binchami. I am your boy IVOVO, aka Vavelisha, the picture at Kupela. It is the time of the morning of the week actually where we give you your favorite show, IVOVO Talk. I hope you did enjoy our new feature on this channel, on IVOVO YouTube channel, where we were talking about the men's corner. It's a new feature. It's going to be coming now and again on your space. I'm just, arranging things, how I'm going to do it together with IVOVO Talk. But IVOVO Talk is still there. Binjami is not going anywhere. We are at the time, actually we are 54 days left before the end of the year. Isn't it? The year is over indeed. We are at that time where now we're looking at, in this show, IVOVO Talk, we are reflecting, as you can see me, as I was standing here in the window, reflecting back, looking at the year. This phase that we're starting November and December in this show, IVOVO Talk, we call it a reflection and a preparation phase, where we prepare you for the next year, coming year. Because most people, they fail in life, not because they are stupid, not because of they can't really make it. They fail because of less preparation. One old man once said to me, you are as good as your preparation. So it is important to make sure that you prepare for the coming year. Okay, some will say, my year doesn't start in January. We design our life differently in terms of how do we, want your year to start. Some will start on their birthday month, some will start in January. It's up to you. But at the end of the day, this phase and this journey, or this phase that we're starting on this show, IVOVO Talk, is going to help you in terms of understanding that you need to reflect back. By the end of the year, each year of your life, you need to reflect back in terms of how your year have been, and also you need to prepare for the coming year to make sure that you've made things what you call possible, and then you become great. So kicking this what you call this phase of preparation and reflection on this show, IVOVO Talk, on this beautiful Sunday morning on IVOVO YouTube channel. I'm your boy IVOVO, aka Vavelisha, the big G at Lupela. I'm no one, but I'm just a guy, that all that he wants to see is to see you succeed. It is indeed hot in Joburg and in Gauteng, as you can see. I'm a bit sweating in the studio, but hey, we're gonna do this thing. Heat or no heat, we're gonna do this thing. Happy Sunday to you. So we're gonna kick this what you call phase with a very sensitive and a very important subject, failure. Because most people with great ideas, with beautiful things, great wonderful things that they never implemented because they were scared, because of what they tried once and they failed, and then failure kicked them down, and then after that they decided not to do anything, not to try again. It's so amazing how a child is born. You hear the parents that we've been trying for 5 years or so many years to get the child. They finally got the child. But what about the things that matters in your life? Other people, when you speak to them right now, they can tell you next year what holiday they're going to and what other fun things and Bumnandi, Mjolo, and all those things they are doing. But what about your career? What about your things? What about the important things that matters in life? In the beginning of the year, we're going to go to the verse right now. In the beginning of the year, most of us, we get into plans, like you register for a certain course, or you plan to buy a car, you plan to buy a house, you plan to save money, you plan to lose weight. There's so many things and there's so many plans that we plan and we decide to do. So many things that we plan in the beginning of the year. But however, like for example, myself, one of the things that, like I said to you, I'm no wonder, I'm just a guy. This show is also talking to me, and this show is also directed to me. It's not about you only, but I'm also learning and teaching myself, and this show is teaching me something as well. One of the things that I planned in the beginning of the year, it was to lose what you call weight by the end of this year. But look, I failed. But what happens when you fail? So that's the thing that we're talking about, because people are writing exams down. They're going to come results and all those things. So it matters in terms of did you pass or did you fail? And then if you did fail, what happens? Does the life end or what happens? So stay with me. I'm going to take you through the verse, and then we're going to get into this thing of failure. And after that, we're going to, say happy Sunday. Don't go anywhere. Stay with us. I am your boy, IVOVO, aka Vavelisha, the Big G at Gubela. It's our fit. It's our fit to welcome back. It's the time when Shark and a verse. Verse is found in the book of Ephesians, chapter 6, verse 13. And it reads as follows: Therefore, put on the full armor of God, so that when the day of evil comes, you may be able to stand your ground, and after you have done everything, to stand. Ephesians 6, verse 13. Therefore, put on the full armor of God, so that when the day of evil comes, you may be able to stand your ground, and after you have done everything, to stand. Stay with us. We're going to go to Studio 2 today. That's where we're going to be doing the show, and we're going to, discuss this thing of failure a bit. And I'm going to tell you the topic of today and discuss this thing of failure. Hopefully it's going to help you in terms of dealing with your failures, and also let your failures not kill you, but let them make you stronger, and let you reflect back and prepare better. We'll be right back. It's our faith to Shabuzet. Happy Sunday. It is the Sunday morning, the 7th of November 2021. Zoo 7, my pelele. Salute to you. By the way, shout out to the main man, Uzola 7, Ubongose Lamina. I hope you're good and you are fine, my brother. Salute to you. Please, let's continue supporting the black talent. In life, Genze Uguti, but we are what we are because of supporting each other. While talking about support, I just want to say, Ugo team, I just want to thank everyone that have been supporting me and supporting the show, IVOVO Talk, from the beginning of the show itself and the beginning of the year, throughout the year, the speakers that we had. But we're going to do an official, gratitude and thanks, appreciation towards the end of next month. But I just want to say in passing to say that as I appreciate all the people that have been coming through as our guest speakers, people that have been supporting us, our film director Scavenger, and our financial manager Utoto, and my beautiful wife Utoto. Thank you so much, babes, for supporting me, because each and every project, for it to be a success, it needs people that are going to be supporting you in things like that. And also our PR manager, Klam Kwanazi, salute to you. But above all, I just want to thank my main man, Utibos Taboli Hodi, our station manager, for seeing the greatness in me and making sure that he pushes me and he motivates me to actually kick this thing and get it going. I salute you, Benjamin, Timen, you Olasan, all the time. To everybody, to all the viewers that have been viewing this show and making sure that they don't miss this show, I really, really appreciate you. It is a Sunday morning. It is the 7th of November 2021. By the way, if it is your birthday, happy birthday to you. Talking about the birthday, yesterday it was a birthday ka mamncane wami, usisi omncane ka mama Ubathuli Shange ifuze lihle. Happy birthday to you, Mama. We love you so much, and uNkulunkulu aqhubeka sigcinele wena, akubusise all the time. If it is your birthday, indeed, happy birthday to you. And during the course of the week, it was the friend of mine, Dr. Shandre Tamrin, one of my mentors. It was his birthday as well. Salute to you, my good sir. I hope you did enjoy your birthday, and you're still enjoying because it's still your birthday month. Indeed, if you are on your way to church, I hope church will be great. And moroti you know, ube munati and uvuseleleke moyeni, and make sure that you face this life and you make sure that you end this year with a bang, and you stay on a positive note. If you've lost a loved one, and if something happened to you, we just want to say condolences to you, and then we pray that the God Almighty will give you strength and will give you courage, and will make sure that you remain strong and you are comforted indeed. We're going to kick on the show, and I'm going to tell you the topic of today. We're coming live in the Big G studios in Studio 2 this morning. As you can see, the setup is a bit different. The topic of today being the 7th of November 2021. As I said, that we are in a phase in this show, IVOVO Talk, where we're talking about, where we're reflecting in the year, in the things that we've done in the year, and the things that we didn't get right, and all those things, and also preparing for the coming year into making sure that we do not fail in the things that we failed on. So the title of this message, or this topic, as we begin this reflecting and preparation phase that is going to be happening throughout the November and December month, it says, the title of today, when all fails, stand. When all fails, stand. The question is that I want you to ask yourself, as we're calling on with the show, as you're still listening to me this morning, is that if you fail, or if certain things fail in your life, what do you do? Like I said earlier on when we were introducing the show, that there are matriculants that are writing exams, there are people that are writing exams, there are people that are reflecting in their lives, and you're looking at things, most things that didn't come right and that you fail on. And what do you do? Do you give up? Do you throw in the towel, or what? Because that shouldn't be the case. I'm gonna give you, it's gonna be very short, this show, and as I'm flying solo, and I only have 5 points that I want to share with you this morning. And in the second point, I've got about 4 to 5 things that I want to highlight on it, and then we're gonna wrap up the show and say happy Sunday to you. But when above anything is, what I need you to understand about failure is part of the process. It's part of the journey. You shouldn't be afraid about failure. Failure shouldn't be a scary thing to you. It should be one of those things that strengthen you and actually helps you to focus more and to put more energy and things like that. The very first point that I want to kick on with is failure is bound to happen whether we like it or not. Is part of the process. Like I said just now, is failure is bound to happen. Bazokutshela ababhakayo abaphekayo benzani ukuthi like my wife when we met, actually not even when we met, just after we got married, she started trying a dumpling, because it's one of my favorite meal, or part of meal. So if you impress us and we dumpling, so she tried it a couple of times, until she got it right. She failed and she tried again, up until, but now fine. So yeah, so what I'm trying to say basically is failure is bound to happen. The best people they've tried so many times. The best Facebook people, the IT gurus, rich people, they've tried so many business ideas. It failed, but then they keep on trying. The main thing is with failure is, the main thing is with life, siyazama. You wake up in the morning, yazama, and you wake up again, yazama foot. That's how it is. The second point says failure strengthens us and does these following things depending on how you look at it. Because fair enough, it's all about how you look at things. To other people, I've personally, I've got things that happened in my life that have made me actually discover VOVO that today, that can come into your space and motivate you and encourage you, was built by so many hurtful things, by so many things that were not good and were not comfortable. But I chose to look at those things as a stepping stone and things that are building me. So it's all about how you look at it, But here's the thing that failure does, but more and above on this second point, what I'm saying to you is failure strengthens you or should strengthen you. Number one, on point number 2A, 2.2.A, it eliminates the element of people syndrome. Now and again in life, when we do life, we all depend on people and we look at people ukuthi ubani wenzani, ubani agenzini, ubani uzothini, and all those things, So when you fail, failure just reminds you ukuthi this thing is all about you. Khohlwa ukuthi omunye umuntu wenzani, khohlwa ukuthi omunye umuntu uzothini, because the problem ends ukuthi, actually, let me dwell a bit on this. I don't want to waste time, but I want to dwell a bit on this. The problem ends with because when you fail, you think then the people that are surrounding you, the people that are looking at you, they're going to look at you as a loser. But I've got news for you. They've failed themselves in so many things and in so many times. So it shouldn't really worry you. When it comes to success, khohlwa abantu, Puma band, because that is the problem, because now and again we focus in terms which is not when it comes to whatever that we're pushing for in life, in a journey of success, is that when we fail, we think they're going to look at us as a loser, they're going to mock us and all those things. But let me tell you, all of us, we go through failure. Failure is a journey of life. Umuntu ongathi yena akaze fail in anything. In everything, you have succeeded at the goal. Lo muntu loyo angazi ukuthi uzobenza ngamuphi umlingo, uzobeqhamuka to which planet. But as far as I know, in this life, in this earth, in this world, we're all bound to fail, and failure is part of the thing and is part of the journey that we go through. 2B, point number 2B, it says it reminds you of the reason why you started. If all fails, remember when you're doing something, like for example, this show, currently, by the way, we're sitting on 95 subscriptions. I'm asking you, as we're going on with the show, if you haven't subscribed, please do subscribe. At least let's push to 100. This show has been running for, I think, over a year, a little bit over a year now or something, but we're still sitting on 95 subscribers. Someone can look at it and say, it means Mina, as a presenter of the show, I'm failing, or the show is failing, or whatever, It's up to you how you look at it. But the main thing is, I'm not going to stop this show because of the subscriptions are not coming the way that they should, So because I know the reason why I started. The reason why I started the show is to impart, motivation and encouragement and knowledge into certain people, to understand whether it's 5 people, it's 10 people, it's 50 people, it's 1,000 people. Obviously, I would love to reach as much as I can, much or more people as I can. But the main thing is, even if it's 5 or 20 people, that I can impact their lives and they can impact other people, so this thing grows and grows like this. So it is important for you to understand that failure also reminds you why you wanted this in the first place, why you wanted that degree, why you wanted that car, why you wanted that house, why you wanted that sexy body, why you wanted that million investment, why you wanted that business, So failure reminds you in terms of why you started the thing at the first place. 2C, point 2C, it actually clarifies to you that the dream is yours or not. Because now and again, sichazwa ama-dream, amaphupha abantu ukuthi yazi mangafana nobani bani, you know, mangafana with this guy, mangafana with this lady, or what, you know. Sichazwa amaphupha abantu, but the thing is, here's the thing with the dream, ne? It takes a lot, you know. This project, like you see, I'm gonna keep referring to this project. It takes a lot of time, energy, money, and everything, you know. But I keep doing it because the dream is mine, you know. Sometimes I will exclude myself from my family, from my people. My art will be going out and having fun, you know, exclude her because I'm busy working on this project. I'm busy pushing this thing because this dream, so the question is, when the dream that you have, is it yours, or kopeli dream yabantu, or tati dream yabantu? Because when failure happens, or when things are not happening, and when things are not coming the way that you want it to be, in your process, in your journey of this dream, is this dream or yours or not? So failure is important because it clarifies in a way this thing is for me or not. 2D says it keeps the vision board alive, going back to the drawing board. So here's the thing that I want to mention or clarify to you. You can't have a dream and don't have a vision board. You can't. Already once you're doing that, you are setting yourself up for failure. This week we're dealing with failure, to say that failure is, as much as it's uncomfortable or it's not nice, but it's important because it enhances and it reminds us on certain things. And one of those things, it keeps the vision board alive. Probably next week or in the coming weeks, we'll be dealing with things that makes us actually to fail. That because sometimes failure is because of our own doing as people. Sometimes failure is because of the circumstances of life, you know, that forced us to, or led us to, you know, failing in certain things that we do. But however, in certain things, just stupid, small, careless mistakes that we did, that we could actually, you know, got rid of and eliminated them, you know. But in this point, what I'm saying to you is, failure keeps the vision board alive, because when you fail, you go back to the vision board. You go back to the fact that, like I said earlier on, why, at the first place, why did you start this thing? Why you wanted this thing? How you wanted this thing to happen? And as you were planning, doing the vision and the planning board and the drawing board, what were the steps? Did you jump any steps? Did you miss any steps? Did you slip on any step or anything like that? But it keeps the vision board alive. Other than failure, you can easily draw away from the vision board. Abanye today, they call themselves successful, but actually, when you actually think, if they can really go back to their vision board in terms of what is their vision in what they wanted to do, you might find that they've moved away completely from their vision, even though they've made it in their way of moving away. But however, the vision actually that they designed and they planned when they started the thing is not actually what they've done throughout the journey or the phase of whatever they were doing. The last point on point number 2, 2E, it helps. Cheers. It helps you to answer the big. Wow, this is my favorite one. This is my favorite one. It helps you answer this big question to yourself. How bad do you want it, baby? How bad do you want it? Because when you fail, you're gonna do it again. You fail, you'll do it again. You fail, you do it again and again and again. Begeli beki. Basho njalo amachita athi iviki neviki begeli beki. So you try again because you want this so bad. the question is, how bad do you want the success? How bad do you want your dream? Point number 3, failure is testing tool of your commitment and dedication to your specific goal. I'm going to repeat that for you. Failure is a testing tool of your commitment and dedication to your specific goal. So failure, it helps you uguthi. If failure is bugu, man, it's like a mirror. You look at yourself, uguthi, I need to hit the gym more, or neskala or something like that. A failure, it's like you test yourself. It's like a sbugo, it's like a scale, you weigh yourself, Failure is something like that. You got 40% here or 38%. Actually, we're supposed to get 100%, So then the question is, what are you going to do differently to make sure we will tolerate that 100%? So it's like testing, it's a testing tool of your commitment and your dedication to prove how dedicated are you to that dream of yours, to the success of yours, because at the end of the day, it is yours. We're going to take a short break. I am your boy IVOVO, aka Vovelisha, the big G at Gubela. We're going to take a very short break. Siyopuza amanzi, and as you can see, I'm drinking with a cup IVOVO talk on this beautiful Sunday morning. It is hot indeed, so I hope you're good there and you are blessed to having something to drink. Drink a lot of water, so that you'll stay healthy in this heat, and hope you're good and you're safe. We're going to be right back, and then Shama point out too, and we're going to close the show and say happy Sunday to you.
This is IVOVO YouTube channel, your home of the Son of Hope. You don't have to do this life alone, because your boy IVOVO, aka ENHANCEMENT, the big G at Gubela, got your back. IVOVO talk every Sunday morning on this channel, IVOVO YouTube channel.
Welcome back. I hope I'm Nando Grand Lapo. I am your boy IVOVO, aka Vovelisha, the big G at Gubela. IVOVO Lendo Son. It is your show, IVOVO Talk, on a Sunday morning, the 7th of November 2021. I'll see you again. Shangma point out to Lapo, point number 4 and number 5, as we're talking about setting up for the preparation, and then the what you call reflection and preparation as we start in the month of November and December to set you up for the coming year 2022, to make sure that you become the best and you become great, because this show is all about your greatness, and I'm dwelling all the time. All I want to see is to see you succeed. The topic that we're running on this day, as I told you earlier on, is that when all fails stand. Shall we fail and turn? I'll be back. Shayeka uvuke it indeed, and the journey continues. Mina bangahlala laba bangaziyo, bangahlala nawe phansi ngitshela ukuthi simpilo siyangishaya kanjani. Angiboni nina kantwana. Impilo kuyangivithiza ntwana. Ikangivithiza. Ngaluzi weight ngaba ngaka, not because of being gym or being diet or anything, being showing impilo. Angithi impilo, yabo, but ngavuka ngayithatha. Those who saw me during that time, already some of those people, they wrote me off in life, but because I didn't write myself off, and I believe that the God Almighty, because you are made in the image of God's Son, and I believe that the God Almighty didn't write me off, then I kept on trying, I kept on pushing, and namanje, I'm not saying that I've got all under control and I'm perfect or whatever, but all that I do in Dwana and give up, I keep on pushing and I keep on doing this. Point number 4, failure helps you to keep a balanced life in terms of allocating your time accordingly. When it comes to play, it's time to play, but when it comes to focus and work, it's time to work. So failure is important because it brings back that balance. Because abanye bethu failure because not we're stupid or we're dumb or anything like that. Too much. When it's time to work, siyadlala, and asinayo balance. It's important when it comes to success and your dreams and everything and a goal and a vision that you're working on. Balance is important. It's time to work, you focus, you work. It's time for ENHANCEMENT talk. Come over, you sit 3 days or a week before, you prepare, you make notes, you do everything that you're supposed to do. Come the time, you record the show, you edit the show, it comes out nice, beautifully, you plan all those things. But when it's time to chill and relax, Shali phuzo zakhe ezimnandi wenzeni, you do that, kube mnandi, you chillax and all that, you do that, it's fine. But have a balance. Kungabi khona okudlula okunye, because nakhona, if you're gonna be a workaholic wena, you're gonna be frustrated because even the result that you want to put on your work is uzokushaya. But if failure helps you ukuthi keep it balanced, because uyakukhumbuza ukuthi yazini ufailile because of ibalance ebini yakho, udlale kakhulu or usebenze kakhulu and waba frustrated, and even the outcome of your results or into oyikhiphile ayibanga right because you're too stressed and too frustrated, because you need time to chill and relax, you need time to work hard, you need time to play, you need to have that balance. Point number 5, elokugcina son, seyivala lezozo on the 7th of November 2021 on ENHANCEMENT talk. Enhancement and modification wouldn't exist if failure. Yazi sometimes ngizobhala amanye amanothi ngishayisa isilungu ngize ngiyimangaza nami ukuthi khabovovo ushaya isilungu esinje, but siyazama siyancenga kancane we'll get there. Enhancement and modification wouldn't exist if failure was not there. You will only know how great you are by how many times you fail, but you still stand and you still try again. You will only know how great you are by how many times you fail, but you still stand and you still try again. That was ENHANCEMENT talk, and I am your boy Kabovovo, aka Vovelisha the Big G at Gubela. Happy Sunday to you. All that I came to say to you today is that when all fails, like iBhayibheli lisho, lapho senikwenze konke nime, stand mfanakithi. Writing that exam metric paper, maths izokushaya, you'll have to rewrite again. Science izokudabula mfana, and you'll have to rewrite again. Stand. Don't give up. Don't kill yourself. Don't. That is not an option. Don't even think about it. You failed in your marriage. Like for example, I'm in my second marriage now. My first marriage failed, but look how beautiful it is in my second marriage, because I kept on trying again. Business that you're trying, you fail, zama foot, go back to the drawing board. That weight loss, you fail, zama foot. Like my son always laughs at us and say, I've never seen people that have tried so many things of weight loss, but we keep trying. We're gonna get it right. That summer body is coming. Born in my margins of Munjan son, I bet you. Because what? You fail, you zama, you boy again. But all I'm saying to you, when all fails, stand. No matter it is that you're trying, no matter it is that you're pushing in life, I don't know what you're trying. I don't know what you're doing. Yaziwa wena mfethu, mina ngazi, only thing is I'm pushing ENHANCEMENT talk and motivation, encouraging people. I'd love to see myself on radio one day, and I love to see myself on TV. If the people that hook myself up, hook the brother up, and I would like to be, in a public space and doing this thing, enhance it even more. But whether it happens now, tomorrow, or whenever, but I'm gonna keep trying and I'm gonna keep doing this. Whether I fail today, I'm not gonna stop. I'm gonna keep trying and I'm gonna keep trying. Siyazama, impilo ukuzama. Nobody can tell you. And if I fail today, in closing, I'm wrapping this thing up now. But I have to say this. The people that have succeeded, tell it like it is, Mbana. Tell him, Pinch, tell it like it is. Ungazenza isikhokho, ungazenza inja into wena ezalwe when nje uzala perfect when, you know. Tell it like this. Tell it ukuthi you know, there's another exam that we did in sales. It's a RE exam. I think I wrote that exam. It's a that exam. It's like true or false, and you know, things like that. But it's a double and one. I think I wrote that exam 7 times, 6 or 7 times, if I'm not mistaken. But eventually I got it right. Abanye bayibhala once, abanye bayibhala twice, abanye bayibhala thrice. There are people that I know that wrote that exam 10 times. Namanje abakayiphasa. Do you understand? They gave up on it. Do you understand? What I'm trying to say to you is, keep trying. I'm not saying be lazy, study, focus and everything, but keep trying. Ezinye izinto is not everything ozowina kuzo. Khona izinto uzofika ushaye once uwine kuyo, or ushaye twice uwine kuyo. Ezinye you're gonna fail now and again, but keep trying. But laba sebephumelele, sebewinile, share the journey like it is, because it's going to motivate somebody. The courage and the strength and the resilience that you had in the failure or in the journey of your success in everything, after everything have failed, your standing is gonna motivate somebody. Tell it like it is, Ndwana. Tell the hardships, tell the failures, tell the pain, you know, because it's easy ukuthi eshazi ngiyafisa ukufana no IVOVO or ngiyafisa ukufana no bani. But do you know what it takes to bring the show to you? Do you know what it takes to bring whatever lo muntu ayenzayo? Do you know what it takes ukuthi travel imoto driver, you know? It is important, you know. Kunabantu abangalali mfethu, you know, like ungahlala nabo phansi bazokutshela ukuthi I only sleep 4 hours in a day or something like that. Do you understand? But they are successful, they've made it in life. But the question is, when are you willing to lala 4 hours in a day? So here's the thing, sure ukuthi laba abasephumelelile, laba abaphumelelayo, share it is like it is, so that abantu bazoyeka ukuthi bahalele into zakho and not do what it's supposed to do. Share your failures, show your sacrifices, share everything, so that umuntu azokwazi ukuthi ukuze ngiphumelele ngifane noSibani, this is the journey that I need to embark on. These are the failures that I might come across. These things that I need to be ready for, because this is the reflection and the preparation phase on ENHANCEMENT Talk. Ngiyacela all the time. Tomorrow is the 8th of November. It's a Monday. Go out there and make it happen, and make sure that you uyavuka uthintithe uzithathe uvuke yenze lento yenzeke. Ngicela subscribe bafethu. Even noma ngasubscribe abantu abayi5 nje 600, and then after that siphinde zame futhi. Tell your friends to tell their friends that IVOVO was on the show on this Sunday morning on the 7th of November 2021. And then that, be great, be good, and make sure that you excel, and make sure that failure doesn't kill you, but you become above it, and it motivates you to keep pushing, to keep it on. Like we always say, like Intana Yamu Anele told you the other day as well, keep keeping on, because on this show ENHANCEMENT Talk, all that we do is we're all about keeping on. I'm out. Salute. Cheers.